This is Trend Kill Radio, a rock news show about all things rock, except for when it's not. Brought to you by the letters F and U. I'm your host, Sean Ryan.
And I am Coley Colgate. How the hell are you?
Before we get started, please be sure to like, subscribe, hit your notifications, and follow us on Instagram at Trend Kill Radio 216. Let's just get it started. Tonight we have Maynard James Keenan, and he is angry. He's angry again. He's always angry. He's an angry man.
He is.
You would think he is 5'2".
Is he?
I don't think so. I don't look 5'2".
He might be.
They got that short man anger.
That could be why he's always, spiking his hair, though, too.
What hair?
Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Whatever kind of wig adds.
Yeah.
The wig adds 9 inches.
Yeah.
February 14th on Valentine's Day.
VD Day.
He had... He had an encounter with a fan. Speaking of VD. Tool always has a strict policy. Don't bring out your cell phones.
Yeah.
Don't bring out your cell phones. I think in the past, a lot of times they've had that little system where they put them in a pouch.
They bag it up.
And they lock it, and you get your ticket, whatever, and blah blah blah, and then you can get it at the end of the show. This was not the case today. They basically just say, hey, stop using your gosh darn it.
Yeah.
Your gosh darn phones. Them little rectangular devices that I don't want to see this. I want to see your face. And you know what? Don't turn on your flash either, because it's blinding.
Blinding. Yeah.
We'll get into that in a second.
We sure will.
Not the spectacular light show that's going on.
Right. Yeah. It has nothing to do with that. It's jeez Louise.
Be a comedian with a spotlight on your face the whole time.
Right. I've done it. You can't see shit. It's terrible.
And then typically, at the last show of the night is usually Stink Fist.
The last song of the night.
Yeah. You are allowed to use your phone. What do you think Stink Fist is? What do you think that's about? What's the deal with Stink Fist? Whose fist is going in where?
Bend over and I'll show you.
I'm just picturing Tool on stage just asking those questions and then just the fucking Seinfeld bass going. The crossover we didn't know we needed.
If anyone can play it on bass, it's Tool. I bet they'd make a real heavy fucking song out of the Seinfeld bass line. They'd go hard.
It wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be bad.
You guys listening? And so, anyways, someone was recording from far back where they weren't seeing, and you could see Maynard James Keenan getting pissy and just going, quote, "Put your fucking phone away, dickhead! Seriously!"
Put your fucking phone away, dickhead. Seriously.
Scares the shit out of me.
End quote.
Yeah. And that is funny. According to the article, the person that was yelled at was actually recording most of the night, pretty close to the stage.
I know.
Had his phone out the whole time. And I guess at the start of the show, he did ask the audience to hey, can we just go a couple hours without you pulling out your phones? And if you're good little boys and girls, you can record the last song or whatever. And that guy didn't do it. And he apparently was creating a situation for everybody around him. So
you people are a nuisance that record the entire show through your phone. It's just, what are you gaining from it? You're not getting that kind of YouTube views or anything like that.
Yeah.
Is this solely for you? Are you rewatching this? I never rewatch the video. I take a 30-second video or something of a song, post it on Instagram, I forget about it forever.
I'll throw something on Snapchat occasionally, like a 10 or 15-second clip to kind of show people what I'm doing that night. But I've never understood the logic of recording whole shows or whole songs if you're just there, if you bought a ticket or whatever. Fucking enjoy it. But I will say I have noticed a trend over the last few years.
Kill radio.
Nice. Of this sort of thing happening more often, where bands are asking, fans to not record. And I think it's kind of strange when you're telling people who paid money for a ticket that came to your event what to do, what not to do. It's like, hey, there's rights. People have rights to do what they want, especially if they're paying to come to this event. But with that said, I can also understand the frustration if everyone's, following suit and there's just one guy or two guys that are being assholes about it.
Yeah, I mean, and I understand when some bands, they want to, they go, everybody put up, it used to be, hold your lighters up.
Yeah.
Because everybody in America smoked.
Yeah.
But now it's cell phone lights. And, Fall Out Boy, they put a little fancy little pink thing they gave to you or whatever, so it would all look like pink light.
Yeah.
And that
Which
was
is
cute.
cool.
That's for one song. Yeah, and then someone on Reddit or whatever said the irony of this moment being caught on camera. Yeah, just complete disrespect and disregard for everyone around him. Absolutely deserved to get yelled at. I wish he got kicked out, to be honest. End quote.
Settle down. Settle down. Settle down.
Maybe. I don't know.
And then another person commented on the video said, I quote, I was at the show in Fresno and he gave a little speech at the beginning of the show on how to behave with phones, so we'll be able to record the last song. Sadly, we didn't get that, and they just played their song Stink Fist. Stink Fist. Stink Fist. That sounds definitely like a Rammstein song.
Yeah.
I could see.
I can smell it.
I bet Till Lindemann has done some things.
I would bet he has.
Sadly, we didn't get that, and they just played Stinkfist without announcing we can record. It seems like he's really upset about the whole phone thing, since I've never heard him give that speech before, end quote. And then in the spring of 2020, Adam Jones, he explained a little bit further with this quote.
Quote, I mean, for us, we've actually seen it changing, and more big acts are asking their fans respectfully to enjoy the show, rather than looking at their cameras the whole time. I think one of the problems is you get a lot of lights because people don't know how to use their cameras correctly, which makes it very blinding on stage, he said, adding that part of the artist and fan connection is lost when the fan is watching the artist through a screen. I will say that is half true.
Half true.
The latter half of that is half true. The first half about it being blinding is fucking absurd. I mean, come on. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Like I said, comedians, they have spotlights on their faces during their specials, man. You don't see a damn thing.
Yeah, these flashlights and the flashes on phones are not that bright from that far away. They're just not. Maybe if there's 10,000 of them pointed at you, but that's not the case. ever, unless you're Taylor Swift, I'm assuming. And you don't hear her complaining. Look at one of her shows. So.
Taylor Swift is tougher than Tool.
Yeah.
Can you imagine hearing all that crying while you're playing a song, though? You just hear a sea of sobbing.
I never thought about that. Yeah.
That must be a weird feeling.
It's probably pretty awesome, though. Like the power. Oh, jeez.
You're crying from enjoyment. I get it. Okay, but it's just gotta be off-putting.
I feel like though on stage, you've been on stage. I've been on stage. You can't really hear or see much of anything. So I don't know. I don't think that's a huge issue.
Yeah.
But I think he's just whining to whine about it. And honestly, if it's just a ploy because they're a lot of times I'm seeing artists, comedians who don't want to be filmed.
Comedians especially. No. That is a big no. You do not bring your fucking phone to record a comedian special or anything
they're
like
either
that.
working on new material, which I don't think Tool's doing at their live show, or they're just worried about how they're going to be perceived live because they have lost their touch or aren't that good or whatever it may be, and that's more towards bands, not comedians so much. But I can't see that being the case with Tool either. It just sounds like a power trip.
So what do you guys think?
Yeah, what do you think?
I'm sure every fan from Tool that watches this will be really enthralled at hearing what we have to say.
Right.
I'm sure you won't be out of pocket at all and normal and level-headed.
Yeah, they'll be very cool, calm, collected in the comments.
Yeah, you guys are known for being really sweet about, understanding.
Good group of guys. Just guys.
Just guys. Is there a woman that watches this show and listens to Tool?
I would say those two worlds do not cross. Womanhood and fans of Tool and fans of this show. It's just not a thing. There might be like one or two.
All right, that is all that we have for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure once again to like, subscribe, hit your notifications, that little bell, and follow us on Instagram at DrinkKillRadio216. I'm Sean Ryan.
And I am Coley Colgate.
And this has been Trend Kill Radio.
Hey, how did we not make a joke about the word tool and him being a tool?
We just did. Unique New York. Unique New York.
The elderly farmer was shot in the face.
The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
Bank loan. I'm Coley Colgate.
Go fuck yourself, Cleveland. I wish I could be better.
Yeah.
Before we get...
Me too. For you, not me.
Dick.